Going from a 6:17, which is incredibly fast, to that's wild. That's crazy. Hello, everybody. So, I am doing a little bit of a challenge this month. Over the next 4 weeks, I'm going to see how much I can improve my mile time by. So, I'm going to go to the track today. I'm going to do a half-mile warm-up, a mile run, and a half-mile cool-down. I'm going to go all out for the mile run, see what my time is. And then over the next 4 weeks, I'm going to look up tips and all that stuff to improving your mile time. I don't know if a month is going to be enough time, but we'll see. So yeah, that's going to be the plan right now. I'm going to head over to the track and we'll see how the mile goes. I'm going to do a little bit of warm-up, do a little bit of stretching, do the mile. We'll see how it turns out today. So I'll catch you over there. All right, little warm-up time. I got to the track, doing a little bit of half-mile warm-up, about 5 minutes. Yeah, that's the goal right now. And then I will get into the mile. Did a little bit of stretching before this. I did, just calves, hamstrings, formal quads, hamstrings, all that fun stuff. So, yeah, shooting for a 5-minute half mile. So, that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going a little too fast, though, for right now. So, that's the plan right now. We're going to get this half mile warm up done, and then I'll do the mile. Okay. I only have like 150 meters left as a warm up, and I'm going way too fast. That's okay, though. I'm going to finish in like 4:30 probably, a little less than that, so that's all right. So yeah, this was a good warm up. I'm going to do my fast mile next. I'm going to put the camera down over here and I'll record the whole thing. So, see me run by like 4 times. But, yeah, let's see. Hold on a second. All right, warm up done. It was 4.24. Sorry, 4 minutes and 24 seconds, not 4.24. Anyway, 4.5 minutes, just like I thought. So, I'm now going to do my mile. So yeah, I'm shooting for under 7, which I should be able to do pretty easily, but I don't know, we'll see. The lighting is terrible. There we go. Yeah, under 7-minute mile. Here we go. Okay. Well, that was a fun mile. I did it in 6:20, which is still a whole minute off my PR of 5:20. So, I mean, not bad though I haven't done a mile sprint in I don't know how long. And the last time I did do it, it was like a 6:50. So, I'm happy with that. We'll see over the next 4 weeks how much I can improve this by doing speed track workouts. Trying to figure out all the tips and tricks of improving your mile time within a month. That'll be hard. Yeah, 6:20 is today's mile time. I'm just doing a cool down walk right now. 1 lap, 400 meters of a cool down walk. And then I'll do an 800 run again, 5 minutes hopefully. And then after that, that's pretty much it. I'll try to get some B-roll of me running, like just from different angles. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna mess around with it. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll update you during the cool down lap at the end of my half-mile cool down lap. All right, 400 meter walk is done. Now I'm gonna do an 800 meter cool down jog. We'll see how that goes. It should be fine. I don't see why it wouldn't be. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Well, apparently that wasn't recording the whole time. Oh well.
I just did 1 lap of my 2-lap cooldown, and apparently I wasn't recording, so that sucks. Whatever, I wasn't really saying anything anyway. I was just talking about these 2 boys who were here running and walking, and their mom was sitting in the car, and now they're all just sitting in the car. So I don't know, it's just weird. But yeah, I'm on a pretty decent, pretty decent pace for my cooldown. I was trying to shoot for 5-minute 800s, and that's what I'm at right now. So I'll finish that in a couple minutes. Okay, half mile done. 5:03, perfect. It's exactly what I was going through for time. I'm going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It was a good day running. Mile was 6:20. That was a good mile. Good half mile, warm up, cool down, stretching. So now I think I'm gonna go home. I'm going to do some research over the next few days of fastest or best ways to improve your mile time in a month. And then I'm gonna start doing those workouts over the next few weeks, just once a week. I'm only doing this once a week, and then I'm gonna test my mile again. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'll catch you during my research session.
Good morning. It is about a week later from when I went to the track class to do my first mile and get my base time for what I'm going to try to improve upon, which I believe I said was 6:20, but it's actually 6:17. 6:20 was my pace, but I did just a smidge over a mile. So my actual mile time was 6:17, which is really good. So we got to try to improve on that. Did a little bit of research, and the number one way everybody has said to improve your mile time in a month or so is to do quarter miles. So basically 1 lap around the track. So 400s basically. So that's what I'm going to go do today. There's actually a 400-meter run training program on my watch that is like a 5-minute warm up, and then it's 5 400s with a minute 30 of rest in between. So that's what I'm going to go do today. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. But basically, you're supposed to be aiming for your goal mile time. So if my goal mile time is 6 minutes or under, I have to do all of these 400s in a minute 30. So that's my goal for today. We'll see if I actually do it. I think I should be able to. I mean, I haven't run in a couple days. So yeah, I mean, it should be good. But yeah, so that's my workout today. I will see you by the track. All right, we made it to the track. Lovely track. Gonna do some 400s, but first I got to stretch, do a little 5-minute warm up, and then get into these. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of a stretch right now, and then I'll start my half mile warm up, 5-minute warm up. So yeah, I'm gonna follow this watch exactly, this watch workout that's on my watch. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, got my little bit of a warm up done. It is windy today. The storms are moving in. Apparently this afternoon there's gonna be a lot of bad storms. So it's pretty windy right now. But I'm gonna start my 5-minute warm up now. 5-minute warm up, here we go. It's like 2 laps. That's my goal for this 5-minute warm up, is 2 laps. And then after that, I will start this workout only has 5 400s, so that's not bad. 5 400s is pretty good, but yeah, let's So yeah, storms are moving in today, meaning severe storms this afternoon, even like chances of tornadoes, which is quite a lot. We'll see if it actually happens. It's definitely getting cooler though. You can feel the cool storm front rolling in. I'm just happy I'm the only one on the track today. I hate when other people are here, just because I've had everybody just walk or barely run in lane 1. And it's like, what are you doing? So yeah, that's pretty annoying. All right, I'm gonna run a little faster on the second lap. So I have like 30 seconds of rest before I start my 400. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. So I'll see you when I start my 400s. All right, warm up done. I'm just gonna pause it real quick.
I'm just pausing it real quick so I can change my shirt, actually. I forgot I brought a different shirt, so I don't have to run in this one. So I'm going to do that, and then, yeah, and then I'll start my 400s. So before I start these 400s, actually, my goal is 130. 130 to complete these. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm going to start them in here in a second. So yeah, I'll see you after the first few. After the first one, actually. I'm just going to talk after every single one because I'm just doing a 400. So I'll be back around every single time. Okay, number one done. Honestly, I have no idea how fast this thought was. I'll put the time here though, so I don't know. But now I got just less than a minute left. Ugh. I have just under a minute left of rest. So one down, 4 to go. These are definitely going to be harder than I expected. I am quite tired already, but yeah. One down, 4 to go. Okay, number 2 done. Whew, I'm dying. I did deadlift yesterday morning, so my lower back is just absolutely on fire right now because my deadlifts were sets of 10 and 8, which I hate doing. I hate cycling deadlift. I just can't do it. I can't do it without my lower back hurting a little bit, so yeah. But anyway, I have done 2. I got 3 more. I think the first 2 were fast enough to be 130. But I don't know. I won't know until after the workout is completely done. So yeah, number 3 is next. Almost halfway done. That'll be good. Okay. Number 3 done. That one by far sucked the most so far. Whew. Only 2 more though. But dang, that was so bad. I hated that. So yeah, one more. I'm gonna do another camera angle and then that's it. So yeah. Whew. Okay, that was by far the worst one. The wind has picked up, so all the way down the backstretch over here, it's just wind in your face the whole time, which is awful. So that one sucked. Anyway, this is number 5. So, last one. Thankfully, I don't know if I could do another one at this speed. These are fast. At least they feel fast. We'll see how they are actually after I complete them. And I have to look at the times. I'm hoping they're all 130 and under. If not, I got work to do. All right, I take it back. The last one was the worst. That was awful. But now I'm gonna do a lap of cool down, walking, and then I'll do 2 laps running afterwards. So that's the next stage. Then I'm done. Then this workout is done. Super quick one today, which is so nice. But my heart rate is so high right now. It is. Oh, I can't tell right now. But yeah. Whew. All right. Walking lap now. Whew. Okay. I'm on my cool down lap, my walking one. My heart rate is 133 right now. So I can only imagine that during those runs it was like 185 or 190. Those were rough. So yeah, I'm gonna do 1 lap of walking, 2 laps of slow jogging, and then maybe stretch a little bit at the end. And then I'll do a little bit of debrief of how my laps were when I get home, just because I'll be sitting down at that point and a little bit more rested. So yeah, I'm doing my cool down stuff now. I will talk to you again when I get back to the apartment and I'm going through my times. Oh, all done. I'm tired. My watch says I did 3.02 miles in like 30 minutes, but 10 of those minutes were not moving. So that's pretty fast. I'm dead. I'm sweaty. I'm hot. It is humid, even though the breeze is blowing quite a bit. I'm gonna go back to my apartment now, and I will give you the debrief when I get there. See you there. All right, back at the apartment. Let's see how these splits were. I'm hoping they were good. If not, oof. My runs were run number 1, 122. Run number 2, 123. Number 3, 122. Run number 4, 125. Run number 5, 126. There you go. I was under 130 for all of them. So let's just say I were to average like a 126 run. That would be a little less than 6 minutes. Be like a 5:45. That'd be nice. If I could hit a 5:45 mile time. Because yeah, my average pace was around 5:37 for all of these. So even if I average like a 5:45 or a 5:50, that'd be cutting almost 30 seconds off of the mile time. So, all right, today was a success. I'm going to look into more track workouts I can do to improve my running and my mile time. A lot of what I've seen so far is like start at 1200, then do like a 1200, then an 800, then a 400, then a 200. And do that like 3 times, and then just like you increase in pace. So it's like the 1200 is like slow, and then the 800 is like a little faster, and the 400 is about a little bit faster, and then a 200 is like all out sprint. So maybe do that once or twice. I don't know. I gotta look into it a little bit more. But yeah, today was a good track day. Definitely happy with those 400 times. I haven't run 400s that fast in I don't know how long. So yeah, I'll catch you next week when I do another one. But that's just gonna be in 2 seconds for you. So.
Good morning, everybody. It is a week now since I did my last track workout for improving my mile time. I did the 400s last week, and now this week I've been doing a little bit of research here. So doing a little bit of research, best ways of improving mile time really quickly. And last week was 400s. This week says 200s. So that is going to be the goal this week. I'm going to go to the track. I'm going to do a nice warm up like I usually do, and then I'm going to do this says 6 to 8 reps of 200 meters at goal mile pace. So I'll do probably 8. I'll do 8 200s at probably 40 to 45 seconds will be my goal. If I can hit like 42 seconds, that'll be good. So yeah, that'll be my goal for today. I'll see you when I get to the track. All right, we made it to the track, and literally the heat of the day. It is 1 p.m., so it's going to be hot, but quick workout. 8 200s with a 3-minute rest in between. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. 5-minute warm up, 5-minute cool down. I already did my stretching, so I'm about to go on my warm up now. So yeah, I'll see you on the warm up. Oh, it is definitely warm out. I cannot wait to get this done, but it's only a mile of running basically. So yeah, these 200s are supposed to be at like my mile pace. Like I said, 42 seconds is about where I should be doing these at once I get started. 3 minutes might be too much rest, honestly. But I don't know, we'll see. The workout said 2 to 3 minutes of rest, so we'll try for 3. We'll see how it goes. All right, coming up on the end of coming up on the end of my warm-up of just about 5 minutes, almost 5 minutes. So let's get these 200 started. 8 200s. Number 1 done. 7 to go. I'm gonna take a little bit of drink of water before I walk over to start my next one. All right, number 2 done.
So weird. This guy pulled up in the parking lot and then just like sat over there for 4 minutes and then left. I don't know. People do weird things. Oh well. But number 3 next. All right, number 3 is done. I think I'm doing these too fast, but oh well. Number 4 is up next. Woo! All right, number 4 is done. Time for number 5. Halfway done. And these are flying by. Still going too fast. Oh well, that's okay. Number 5. Number 5's done. Only 3 more. That's crazy. Still too fast. Oh well. Number 6 done. Only 2 more left. A quarter of a mile, 400 meters, 0.25, whatever you want to call it. 1 lap, 2 200s. That's it. Then I'm done. One more 200. So happy to finally be done with these. I'm doing it too fast, but oh well. Whew. Yeah. One more, then I'm done. All right, number 8 done. Not too bad. I'm gonna do my cool down now. So I'll see you at my cool down. That'll be fun. All right, 1 lap done. Not bad. Going nice and slow. 1 more to go. All right, cool down all done. I gotta run to the grocery store now on the way home, but then I will debrief when I get back. Not bad though. We'll see what my times were afterwards.
Back at the apartment now. Let's see how these 200s were. I think they were too fast. Remember, I was shooting for anywhere between like a 40 to 45 pace. So, let's see how that ended up going. Run number 1, 41 seconds. Pretty good. Run number 2, 40 seconds. Not bad. Run number 3, 39 seconds. A little too fast. Run number 4, 40 seconds. Pretty good. Run number 5, 42 seconds. The slowest of the bunch. Run number 6, 40 seconds. Run number 7, 41 seconds. Run number 8, 40 seconds. So actually, these were all pretty much exactly where I wanted to be, you know, between the 40 to 45 second range. So that would mean 400s are 120, which would mean the mile time would be like 520 or something like that. So, I mean, not terrible. Maybe like a second slower for each would have been better, but that's okay. Yeah, now I'm going to do a little bit more research on like good track workouts to do, because I don't know, some of them say like just doing a 20-minute like run, increasing speeds every 5 minutes is good. Other ones say like if you do a 1200, then an 800, then a 400, then a 200, increasing pace is good. I think that maybe doing like 4 600s might be a good track workout to do to try to improve some speed. So yeah, I'll do a little bit more research here. And then I have one more track workout next week before I'm going to then do my fast mile time the week afterwards. So that's the plan. And good morning, everybody. It has been about a week since the last time I went and trained to improve the mile time. Last time I did 200s. So today I'm going to go and do 800s. I'm going to do 4 800s, probably at race pace. So I'm going to try to do them in like 3 minutes. We'll see. So yeah, that's going to be my goal today. 4 800s at around 3 minutes each time, 2 minutes of rest in between each one. Yeah, it's about 75 right now, 74% humidity. So, you know, it's going to be warm, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll see how this turns out. I'll see you when I get to the track. All right, just got to the track here. I'm running at a different track today. That's because I went to my mom's first, so it's actually a couple hours later, and it is really hot now. It's like 90 with like 65% humidity. So the humidity went down, but the temperature went up. But anyway, yeah, I also decided just because it's so hot out, I'm not gonna do 4 800s. I'm gonna do 3 800s at race pace. So 3 800s at like 3 minutes with 2 minutes rest in between. I think that should be a good track workout for speed. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna do right now, and I'll see you out there. All right, you know the routine. 2 laps of a half-mile run warm up. It's super nice here. The track is way nicer than when I went to school here. That's because they redid it all. But yeah, it's super nice here. They redid it all. My senior year, we weren't even allowed to have track meets here because the track was so bad. But yeah, super nice here now. So I'm gonna do my two lap warm up, and then I'll see you afterwards. All right, my warm up is done. I'm gonna do my 800s now. So yeah, that's what we're gonna see next. Let's see how they go. It is hot out. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit 3 minutes or not. 3 minutes is super fast. I haven't done that in a long time, so I don't know. We'll find out. All right, number one done. It is hot and humid, and I'm dying already. So only 2 more left. I'm only doing 2. I'm not doing 4. I mean, I'm only doing 3. I'm not doing 4. I thought about doing 2. I'm doing 4. I thought about doing 4, and I'm just not going to. All right, number 2 out of 3 done. It's gonna be bad. My last one's gonna be bad, like real slow. I can just tell. So yeah, I'm dying. So number 3 next. Number 3 in line. Oh, that was bad. That was number 3, and I'm done. I'm like drowning. It is so hot and humid out here. So 2 lap cool down, and then I'm done. All right, I'm finishing up my 2 lap cool down. I'm gonna just hop right in the truck and get home. So after this, I'll debrief. I'll get the apartment. So yeah, see you at the apartment. All right, welcome back. Welcome back from the run. Back here at my apartment. It's nice and cool in here, so no longer sweating that much. But anyway, my runs today. Again, 3 800s, trying to do race pace, so we'll see. First one, 302, pretty much right on the money of where I want to be. Second one, 314, too slow. If I did 2 314s the mile, I would actually run slower than I did a month ago. So, and then last one, 327, way slower, way too slow. Yeah, I mean, not very good. So, I don't know. Well, we'll see. I'm definitely, when I go to do the mile run here in a week or so, I'm gonna choose a nice morning when it's nice and cool. I didn't really do much the night before, so that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I had a friend's wedding last night. I didn't drink or anything, but it was just a late night. So, you know, that going to bed late combined with how hot it is, how humid it is right now. I mean, it was just not a good day to be doing 800. So, yeah, I hope in like a week or a little less than a week, at some point this week, it's good weather to go do a mile run as fast as I can. And yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens then. It is finally test day. So today I'm finally testing my mile time, see if I improved at all. So yeah, last time it was 6 minutes 17 seconds. I've been training over the past 4 weeks to improve my speed. I've done a few workouts. I did 400s, I did 200s, I did 800s. So now it is time to see if my mile time actually improved. Honestly, I'm not sure how this is going to go. 6:17 was a lot faster the first time around than I really thought it was going to be. So yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful morning. It's like 8:30. There's like no heat right now, no humidity, so it should be a perfect time to just go run and see how this turns out. So yeah, I'll see you at the track for the warm-up.
All right, I'm on my 5-minute warm up. I just did all my stretching and stuff like that. My legs feel pretty good, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm on my 5-minute warm up. I don't know. We'll see how my mile goes today. It'll be tough. So yeah, I don't know. I gotta go at least 6:10. That's two 3:05 800s. That's pretty quick. I haven't done that in a long time. We'll find out though here soon. I'm gonna finish this warm up and I'll start. Oh, but I have a surprise though. All right, coming up on the end of the warm up, and it's time for me to show you the surprise. So I'll do that in a second.
That's right. We got the track spikes on today, so I'm gonna go do this mile now. Hopefully it's gonna go great, but we'll see. I'll record the whole thing, and yeah, you'll guys see how it goes at the end. Anything less than 6:17 is good for this. Shooting for 6:10 though, so yeah. We'll see you out there.
Okay, that was absolutely terrible. But hey, let's find out what it was, shall we? 1 mile, as fast as I could, 4 weeks of training. It felt awful. It felt like it wasn't less than 6:17, but we'll see. Official time for 1 mile, 5:59.5. Wow. I broke 6 minutes. I haven't done that in like 10 years. That's crazy. There you go. Just about 18 seconds shaved off. That's wild. That's wild. That's crazy. I thought I might get like 6:10, 6:15. Shave a few seconds off, but to shave 18 seconds off of my mile, whew, that feels good. But does it translate to distance running? No, probably not. But it is what it is. I was just doing this for fun, so yeah. I'll do a little bit more debriefing back when I get to the apartment. I'm gonna warm down now though. And then I'm gonna head back over there to my apartment, look at some more stats, and then go from there. So yeah, I'll see you back over there. Well, actually, I'll see you on the warm down, cool down, whatever. So I'm gonna change back into my normal shoes out of these spikes. I am so genuinely surprised about that time. Going from a 6:17, which is incredibly fast, to a 5:59. I mean, I didn't expect that at all. Really crazy. But I gotta start my cool down now, so I don't know. I'll talk to you as I get more, I don't know, words about the workouts that I've done and all that stuff. So yeah. So this whole fast mile journey, improving my mile time, has been pretty crazy. I started off with a 6:17 mile, which I haven't done anything under like 6:45 in years. So I thought for sure I'd be up at like the 6:40s. But when I did 6:17, I was like, oh man, I'm never gonna be able to beat that. But I kept coming out here every single week. Started with my 400s. When I was doing those in like 1:20, I thought, all right, maybe I can break 6 minutes. And then after that, I did the 200s. Again, was doing those in like 30-something seconds. So I thought again, all right, I'll be able to do a mile under 6 minutes. But then the last week, I go out, I do those 800s, and they're just awful. Like, just straight up awful. One of them was like a 3:40 something, which is over a 7-minute mile pace. I thought for sure I was not gonna even get to my 6:17 time. So coming out here today, I didn't have any expectations. I knew I was gonna have track shoes on, well, track spikes. Didn't know if that would really make a difference though. So, yeah. And then I just went out there and I was like, I'm just gonna push as hard as I can. This hurts so much. But wow. Ending up doing it in 5:59.5. It was just crazy. I would have never expected that. So, yeah, honestly, this was a really good workout journey for the last 4 weeks. Really happy with the way it ended. If I didn't PR, or if I didn't beat what I did 4 weeks ago, probably would have been upset. So I'm happy. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this cool down lap and then I'm gonna head on home.
All right, we are back at the apartment now. It's a little bit later, and I'm just, I looked at the times a little bit more for what my miles were, and I'm not entirely sure because I was looking before and it said 5:59. However, when I actually look at the mile on my Garmin app here, it actually says that it was 5:56, not 5:59. So I'm not really entirely sure because if you go to the run itself and then I go to laps, it says my first mile was 5:59, but then it says new personal record and it says the mile was 5:56. So I don't really know. And then Strava also says 5:56. So I guess we're just going to go with 5:56. So that would mean that my first mile that I did 4 weeks ago was a 6:17. And then after training for 4 weeks, well, it was actually 3 weeks plus then the final mile. So it was like a month overall that I did this for. That would be a improvement of 21 seconds. So that's not bad. Now, when I was doing these workouts, like I said, I think a lot of it depends on just like how you feel that day. Because it depends on like what you ate the previous day, what you ate that morning, how much energy you have. My 400's good, my 200's are good, but then my 800's last weekend were terrible. But last weekend I also did my 800's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon when it was 88 degrees and 80% humidity. But then when I did my mile today, it was only 75 degrees and like 52% humidity or something like that. So it really just depends on the day and how you're feeling. But I mean, that's a lot of the stuff. So yeah, I think for now I'm happy with this. I'm gonna maybe do this again another time. But yeah, I mean, overall, this was actually a really fun, like 4 weeks that I was able to do this for, work on speed, actually try to improve my time of something. I also think it helps that I'm also running like 3 other times a week, like a couple long runs, and then I'm also doing like interval work and stuff like that, longer interval work. So like, some of my other interval work is like, 6-minute threshold stuff and like stuff like that. So I think that also helps. It wasn't just the speed workouts, I think, that helped me improve my mile time. But yeah, so overall, this was a really fun experience. I'm going to do it again at some point. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some other sort of challenge. Something that I've been thinking about doing is doing 1 mile every hour for 24 hours from like midnight to midnight. So just a full day of 1 mile every single hour. I think that'd be kind of fun to do. So yeah, I think I'm going to try that next. But for now, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching and subscribe if you want to. I'll see you in the next one.